Hey guys, Figurecraft here, and today we're going to be going over part 5 of my Legend of Zelda figure collection. The first one we have up here is Adult Princess Zelda from the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D, but for some reason they put the Wind Waker logo here, which you know that's not right. Get her out of her pack. First of all, we'll get this. She comes with the little Ocarina of Time. They just didn't paint the Triforce on it. Maybe something I'll do later. It's the back of the ocarina. Well, there's the back of the ocarina. But you get that. Then let's get her out of here. Then here's the figure. Zoom in. Here's her head sculpt. Looks pretty good. She can basically look side to side, hindered because of the hair. She has hinges in the shoulders and swivels in the shoulders. She has hinges in the elbows. And yeah, there's swivels also in the elbows. You can see there it swivels. The hand, swivels, and hinges. Same thing for the other one. The waist can twist all the way around, side to side. There is no feet. Her dress is made like a solid dress. This is the Zelda figure. Let me see if I can get the ocarina in her hand, or better yet, I'll try to do like her signature pose, like she would always do, because you know she's Zelda. There you go. She holds it to an extent, but not too good, so we'll use the other hand too, because we know how she always did in the game. She always acted like she was constantly upset and sorry. There we go. But there's the Princess Zelda figure. Next one we'll be going over with, I haven't opened up this one, and I don't plan on opening it up, because it's the same articulation as the Shadow Link and the original Ocarina Link, but I finally got a hold of this one. This is the Goron Tunic Link. Link in Goron Tunic. He comes with this shield, his sword and sheath, and his red tunic. But yeah, we have that one. Then I got this one too. I haven't opened up this one yet, so I won't be opening up this one. I found this one at a GameStop for $11.99. This is the Skyward Sword Link, which I'm pretty sure he's got the same articulation as the other Links. There's the Hylian shield from Skyward Sword. The Master Sword. I may eventually open it up one day. If I do, I'll do another figure review, because I am tempted of painting these gold symbols on the sheath, because they forgot to paint them gold, you can see. And the belt has to be brown. But anyway, this is the little Skyward Sword Link figure. 14 points of articulation. Yeah, we got that one. Next one we have is this one right here. I won't be opening this one neither, because I think it'd be a good collector's. He comes with the cloak, but I do have another one that will open up that's the same one as this one. I'll show it to you in a minute. But this is the special edition one that came with the cloak. Found this one, got lucky and found this one at a GameStop for $20 I paid for this thing. 14 points of articulation. This one comes with the cloak. And then I got the one before I got a hold of this one that don't come with the cloak. This is the one we'll be opening and going over, because it's already been opened. You can see it's the same figure. So we'll set that one aside, and then we'll get this one open. First of all, the bow that you get. The bow is, that you get with this one, it is bent because of the way the pack is. But it's like a rubber. You can see there when I pull, it goes back to normal. And there's the string. So like a red string. Here's the detail in the traveler's bow. I have the Medicom Real Action Heroes link. We'll be going over that figure at a later date. So be looking forward to that one. Let me see if I can get this out of here without snapping it. It's going to be hard. There we go. Here's the Guardian arrow he comes with. Now this is like a hard plastic material, you can see. This will break on you. It will snap right there if you're not careful. But this is the detail in the arrow. The ancient Guardian arrow. Or ancient arrow, whatever you want to call it. His other accessory is behind him. You just can't see it because he's in the pack. But he does come with his quiver full of arrows. And then, of course, the main thing is the figure. Let me zoom in. Here is the sculpt in Breath of the Wild Link's face, which looks pretty good. It looks alright. He can look side to side. He can't go all the way around because of he's hindered because of the ponytail back here. They did remember the ponytail. He has hinges in the shoulders. He can fully articulate around. He's got bends in the elbow, swivels in the upper portion of his arm that starts into the elbow. Basically this thing he wears around his hand. He's got hinges in the wrist. He's got swivels in the wrist. The other arm is the same thing, but I'll show you something about this. When I got mine, it came with a missing peg in the arm. So I took a small piece of wire and I folded the wire to where it was like, it looked like two pieces of wire, and I shoved that two pieces of wire folded together in there, and it worked pretty good for making a peg system for the arm. You can see it in there. That's just a piece of folded over wire and then stuck in there. Like I said, the only thing that they forgot to do on this one right here, you can tell it's plain. They forgot to do the symbols right here, because these symbols are also supposed to be over here on this arm. And I think the one that's in the pack, yeah, the one that's in the pack also has the same thing. It's plain. That's the only mistake that they made on this link. And then the he has a swivel in his waist. He's got a little bit of rockage, but not by much. The Sheikah slate looks good. The only difference is that on the Sheikah slate, you know, if you played the game, the Sheikah slate is more like a charcoal color than a brown. He has his legs can go back and forth, but not by much because of this tunic is really hindering it. The knees been pretty good. The ankles, they have hinges in the ankles, and they also have swivels in the ankles. But other than just that mistake right there, and then the Sheikah slate not being the charcoal color, but they turned it into a brown, this is a pretty good Link figure. And a whole lot of people don't like the head sculpt on this one, which he does look like he's got a little bit of chubby cheeks, but it looks pretty good to me. And the other figurine that's in the pack, there's his head sculpt, and here's this head sculpt. You can tell the one in the pack looks a little bit more funkier than this one. This one actually looks good. That one in the pack looks a little funny to me. Like, you can tell the eyes, they've changed the eyes or something. I'll try to zoom in and get y'all a better picture of that. There you go, there's the one in the pack. And then here is the one out of the pack right here. Let me find the camera. Does it look like they changed the eyes to y'all? It looks like the pupils are positioned in a different spot. This one, the eyes are positioned right. That one, the eyes are positioned in a weird way. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but something looks off. But anyway, let me get back here. We'll go ahead and put the quiver on his back. Basically, you got to look for this peg hole right here, and then the peg right there. Turn it around. He actually does. I forgot to show you that. He actually does have his pouches. There they are. They did remember that too. Anyway, we'll plug the quiver right there. And there's the quiver on his back. And then we've got Link's bow. We'll try to get that in his hand. Okay. There's his bow in his hand. And then here's his arrow. There is not really a way for him to hold the arrow. I've tried numerous times posing him with this arrow. But you can see there, he won't hold it. But I do remember what I did on mine. I took a blade and I cut that finger loose. Because you know, in the game, he holds it like that. That way, he could have a grip. You don't have to do this. This is just a method I did. But you can see now he can hold the arrow. But without that finger being cut loose, they want you to get him to hold the arrow like this. But you can see the hand's not closed enough to grip the arrow. And you could get him to grip it that way probably, but it's going to be more of a hassle to get him to grip it that way. But anyway, let me try to get him set with a little pose here for y'all. Just give me a few here to work with it. Come on. Okay. That's as best as I can give you. It really doesn't work good. But it's good for what it is. I mean, it'd be a good figure for, like, maybe some fighting scenes, get him a sword, stuff like that. But the bow really doesn't work for him. And then you do have a habit of the little quiver wanting to fall off. But anyway, that's why they chose this picture on this box right here for him. And then you can see there. We'll look at the pictures on the back of the original box that he came in. There you go. You can see too, this is the prototype stage. You can see his eyeballs are different. His eyeballs look like that on the prototype stage. But when you get the real thing, these are the eyes that you end up with, which this is good right here. Because this is how his eyes look in the game. His eyes does not look like that in the game. But anyway, that's going to do it for this figure review. Sorry it wasn't a lot during this figure review. But I'm still working on making videos, so there'll be more to come. I still got more Zelda figures to go over. Then I've got some Zelda statues to go over. And then, like I said, the Real Action Heroes Zelda figure will be coming up. But until those videos, you all have a blessed one. And let's hope and pray that this thing that's going on in the world resolves itself soon. Because it's affecting a lot of things around us. And I pray that y'all are safe during these troublesome times. And y'all are doing good. And y'all have a blessed one. And I will continue to see you guys in my next videos. And goodbye.